Hi, welcome to my channel. It's Nomadic J. Today I'm going to talk about the 6 things that no one told me about Zanzibar. Before I actually get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell for the next video. Also, just understand that I'm still in Zanzibar, specifically Stone Town, which is kind of one of the cities in Zanzibar. And you may hear background noise because I'm pretty much in the downtown area or the busy area. So you may hear either children in the streets, you may hear construction, you may hear boater racing through the alleys, blowing their horns, scaring people to death, But anyway, you may hear all of that in the background. So anyway, let's get into the 6th thing. The first one is that Islam is the dominant religion on the island. Yes, about 99% of the population of Zanzibar is Muslim, and about 70% of the population of Tanzania is Muslim. So just understand that. To be honest with you, prior to getting here, I knew there was a large Muslim population. I assumed there was a large Christian and other religions. I just heard that there were many religions in Tanzania, and they all get along. But no, Islam is definitely the majority and the dominant. And in fact, the majority of the population is Muslim, and Islam is widely practiced. There are a number of mosques on the streets. I mean, you may find a church here and there. In fact, if you watch my slave video on the slave market, you'll find there was a Catholic church there that plays an important part in the history of slavery. You'll find this Catholic church played a part of history of Zanzibar, especially when it comes to slavery. It is a prominent landmark in Stone Town. The next one is the next thought that no one told me about is that there's a misconception that Zanzibar is one big island. That's what I thought. I thought it was the main island and Zanzibar, but they all part of Tanzania. Matter of fact, it's a series of small islands, and there are 2 big ones. So in other words, 2 big islands and a lot of little bitty small islands. There's one island that's called Pimba Island. Hope I don't jack these names up, but I'm gonna try. And the other one is called Ungaha. Hope I didn't jack it up, but I'll make sure I write the name on the screen so you know what I'm saying here. But it's Ungaha. And Ungaha is pretty much the main island, what people would just consider, it's pretty much the cultural center. And where most people will refer to as Zanzibar, the Stone Town and all the areas right there. So just understand that it's just not one area. It's a series of islands. That's what Zanzibar is all about. The next thing I didn't know about Zanzibar is that Freddie Mercury was born in Zanzibar. Now, for those of you who don't know who Freddie Mercury is, you got to be living on a rock. For those from the 70s who heard of the band Queen, Queen was a major band back in the 70s. And in one of my top 10 songs to this day was performed or sung by the lead singer Freddie Mercury of Queen. Another one, Bite the Dust, is one of my favorite top 10 songs of all time. But he was born in Zanzibar. I assume, and maybe because, when you listen to him talk, it sounds like he's from England, you know what I mean? But he was raised in England, but pretty much he was born here, and this is his hometown. In fact, you can see in the background, I do have a museum, that kind of dedicated to him. So, Freddie Mercury definitely was born in Zanzibar. All right. The third thing that no one told me about Zanzibar is that the capital of Zanzibar is not Stone Town. Now, just so you know, if you watch a lot of my videos, I'm based in Stone Town. So I'm assuming, it was a big area where a lot of people are located, there's a large population, Everything is pretty much in Stone Town. I just figured it was the capital. But it's not. The capital of Zanzibar is actually Zanzibar City. And Stone Town is actually part of Zanzibar City. Now, obviously, it's Stone Town is where is a must-see when you come to Zanzibar. I mean, this is where I'm at. I mean, this is where you find a lot of the streets with a lot of crazy alleys. You're gonna find some coral stone buildings. The spice markets are here. And I mean, it's pretty much the center point for this Zanzibar culture. And keep in mind, Stone Town is UNESCO World Heritage Site. Now, if you follow me from start to finish, you know that I've been to quite a few places, that have UNESCO Heritage Sites. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't know what UNESCO was prior to traveling, but I visited quite a few of them in Mexico, in Ecuador, in Brazil. Where else? And here, it might have been some other places, but those are the main places that I noticed the UNESCO site. It's pretty much like the good housekeeping stamp of approval, from the world body that evaluate cultural sites. So Stone Town, this beautiful town, city, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The next thing that no one told me about is that Zanzibar is famous for its spices. Second only to tourism. Keep in mind, tourism is the main economic engine in this area. But spice farming forms a major part of Zanzibar economy. The islands are sometimes referred to as the Spice Islands due to the cloves, nutmeg, cinnamon, and black pepper that are grown there. With the taste of Zanzibar during the day, you can learn about Zanzibari culture as you explore the city of Stone Town and take in the sights. So just understand, this place is known for spices. I'm hoping to include spice market in my videos, but you may or may not see it. I'm gonna try to go today or tomorrow before I leave this country. So anyway, and lastly, the language. The main language in Zanzibar is Swahili. Swahili is the official language of Zanzibar. But keep in mind that many locals speak, Arabic and English. And, you will find also some other European languages such as Italian and French can also be heard throughout the island. Swahili is widely spoken throughout the East Africa in countries such as Kenya, Tanzania, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Rwanda, and Uganda. And of course, the name Swahili come from the Arabic word, which translate as coast. So just understand that Swahili is official language. Now in Zanzibar, English is widely spoken. In fact, it seems, and that might not be right, but it seems like everybody speaks English. But I guess if you deal with tourism on any level, you probably speak some type of English. And I'm talking about really good English, and they understand pretty much everything. Everywhere you go, everyone speaks a little English. In fact, everyone speaks a lot of English. When you walk down the street along the waterfront, like Fort Darnum Park, you find a lot of people, there to either take you to some, the Prison Islands or Forbidden Island, or take you anywhere, or give you tours of the city. Which means a lot of them have to speak English and know the history to be able to give you tours. So English is definitely widely spoken for the people that you could probably going to encounter while you're here. So anyway. All right, so, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my 6 things that I didn't know, that I know now about Zanzibar. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.